Similarly to Piaget, the Soviet scientist Lev Vygotsky has had a significant impact on the way in which child development is understood. His ideas, which are known as the social-cultural approach, have profound impact on the study of child development. Lev Vygotsky was born in a small town of Orsha, Belarus, into a non-religious Jewish family. Vygotsky won a spot at Moscow State University through what was known as a Jewish lottery, an anti-Semitic system that allowed only a limited number of Jewish students to attend university during a time of restrictive quotas. Despite his opportunity, he couldn't complete his degree due to the political and social challenges of this time. In 1924, Vygotsky's life took a significant turn when he was invited to join the Psychological Institute in Moscow. This invitation marked the beginning of his formal work in psychology. By 1925, he had defended his PhD thesis on the psychology of art, a testament to his interdisciplinary interests. Tragically, Vygotsky's life was cut short when he passed away from tuberculosis in 1934. Despite his early death, his legacy lived through his groundbreaking work and the profound impact he had on the field of psychology. The social cultural approach suggests that individuals inherit the environment just as much as they inherit the genes. These environments are shaped by culture, which is the collective knowledge of a people passed down from one generation to the next. This knowledge is encoded in language and embodied in beliefs, values, norms, rituals, physical artifacts, institutions, and activities. Individual growth and development result from the coordination of biological and cultural systems. According to the social culture approach, development is fundamentally a social and cultural process. This means that individual development can only be understood within its social and cultural historical context. According to Vygotsky, children gain knowledge and cognitive skills by participating in cultural activities with more experienced partners. Vygotsky believed that the most productive interactions occur in what he termed the zone of proximal development. This zone is the distance between what a child can accomplish on their own and what they can achieve with the guidance of an adult or a more capable peer. The zone of proximal development involves activities that are slightly beyond the child's current capabilities but can be accomplished with help. Interaction within this zone promotes cognitive growth because the social support allows children to extend their current skill to a higher level of competence. During these interactions, children are introduced to new ways of thinking by the more knowledgeable members of their society, and they then internalize these skills to use independently. Scaffolding refers to learning situations where more capable partners adjust the level of help they provide based on the child's performance. Much of what children come to know is not the result of explicit teaching, but rather a byproduct of participating in routine cultural activities. These cultural activities, whether household chores, economic pursuits, or religious practices, may serve as learning opportunities, but their primary function is social rather than instructional. Do different cultural practices result in different developmental outcomes? Specifically, does playing with toys during the early years boost cognitive development? The evidence is mixed. The relationship between the availability of toys and performance on cognitive ability measures depends on the cultural group or social context. For example, providing toys during infancy predicts intellectual capabilities for Caucasian North American children, but not for Hispanic children. Infants spend more time exploring objects and engage in more focused and complex exploration when interacting with caregivers than when playing alone. They show more advanced play when they are engaged in joint attention with their mothers compared to when they are not. Babies and toddlers are also much more likely to use objects as tools to solve problems, like using a stick to retrieve an out of reach toy, by observing others using them rather than figuring it out on their own. Make believe play is a unique activity where children get to try out a variety of skills within their zone of proximal development. For example, young children's pretend play often focuses on domestic life, like cooking, eating, and caring for children. Adult work activities such as hunting, planting, and fishing, and adult rituals like marriage and dancing. Vygotsky claimed that pretend play grows out of the child's collaboration with others. During these playful interactions, pretend play partners often scaffold young children's pretense, helping them develop a wide range of cognitive skills. This means that as children engage in make believe play with more experienced partners, they receive the support they need to stretch their abilities and learn new things. Vygotsky had a profound belief in the power of language and social interaction in cognitive development. One of his lesser known but intriguing ideas is the concept of private speech. Vygotsky observed that children often talk to themselves while playing or solving problems. He believed that this self talk or private speech is a crucial part of cognitive development. According to Vygotsky, private speech helps children plan activities, guide their action, and develop their thinking processes. As children grow older, this private speech becomes internalized as inner speech, which is essentially our inner dialogue. This transition from talking out loud to thinking silently is a key part of how we develop high mental functions. So, next time if you see a child talking to themselves while playing, remember that they are not just being cute, they are actually engaged in vital process of cognitive growth.